if you were going to go for the Senna, I think Ornn would have been a much better pick here, because realistically you have no go button. Sure, you've got some poke, but you're heavily reliant on and get Photon into a position where he's just able to win out incredibly hard. You can see where you're not really pushing in top lane too hard, but it looks like they may try and set up a dive. This Vetheo,
losing me all in.
Press
the attack already procced. Jackie's taking his time. Vetheo! Woo! Essence shift forward. Oh, it looked dire. It looked grim there for a second. That rising spell force, that extra passive attack speed paying off.
I wish we could bring up a little picture-in-picture of Vetheo. Sorry, Niski saying Vetheo. Laning phase is worse.
Yes, laning phase. Just like overall. Yeah, well, in the 1v1, Ezreal versus Kaisa, he wins out, and as predicted, Rob, the Antonio going to fall as well.
One Vetheo coming down. This is a 4v1.
They need to make a decisive call here, and the decisive call is Juhan will give his life in the exchange. It goes in for a bit of damage. Flick back is there into the rock field. Who are they going to give the kill to? Looks like donation to Carzzy, perhaps, is the name of the game, although undecided as of this moment. Lyncas is going to grab that one. Vitality, 3, really his best life. 0 kill pressure. The Antonio annoying. Q harass, of course. Always going to be frustrating to deal with, but taking poke damage before the tower dive kicks off is not what you want. Juhan on the way up, but there's really nowhere for Antonio to go. Gold card there. Lyncas already taking flash forward. It's over. The kill. It's done. Photon, though, likely to go down in the follow-up. Locked up by the permafrost. And Juhan will at least get a kill back, but that's a lot of CS just getting deleted under the tower.
They try and play that one, and no cooldowns really on Lyncas to follow up either. But it's nice by Juhan to get one back, but it's a disaster for the Antonio on the top side. You can already see an 800 gold lead for that Twisted Fate.
See, Hylissang going up though, looking for the follow-up, bit of CC, but perhaps overstaying. Ignite ticking down, but Thick Skin healing him up so much. The second proc on the Zenith Blade going forward. The Eclipse there too. Hylissang in trouble. Flash forward, the Q. Ignar getting that one. Carzzy still a ton of health. This support just knocked down.
And now there's no mana on Carzzy, so trying to just walk up to see.
More gold though. Now as GX start to push in. Canceling the Antonio was big. He didn't opt to reset any further. Now sticking around, hoping that they can maybe make the dive happen. But Carzzy quick with the root. Instantly they go in on Photon. Zenith Blade follow. Oh man, it's so simple. You point, you click. The enemy team just dies. GX making good work of the competition. In the meantime, Tahm Kench is proxying. Not something I thought I'd be saying, but here we are. I think GX
well, there's 900 gold for Vitality. Vitality are winning, right? But it's the difficulty of operating in this composition means you need to be further ahead. Carzzy's going further behind here.
Carzzy. Root now coming through for Hylissang, but he's not going to be able to save Carzzy because Ignar's already on the chase. Locked down, Carzzy nowhere to go. Patrik grabbing the kill. Vitality looking out of sorts.
I think the CC the Antonio brings means he's going to be completely fine.
Ulti. Yeah, that's not enough damage.
Yeah.
He's still standing. Hylissang might feel like he's in a similar state. They are going to try to dive the Tahm Kench instead of just focusing down the tower. Do they have the damage to finish off Hylissang? Ignar still tanking beautifully. Senna ultimate across the top. They can't quite finish the job. The arrow will do it. Empowered there from Patrik. Blight stacks enough. Hylissang will go down, as does the Antonio in the meantime, but tower going to fall here.
Nicely done by Vitality in the bottom side, though. That was a difficult dive to try and handle, and they did it incredibly well, just playing at the edge of turret range. And now you get trading up. Is a Rift Herald going to be the main focus for them, where they want to try and push their advantage and really push Vitality into this game?
Hylissang. Bit extra CC for the permafrost fall up on the solar flare. Good ulti coming from Patrik. Immediate flashes out from the side of Vitality, but already one member is dead. Do they want to keep the play going? The Antonio getting lower and lower. Patrik waiting on the next round of cooldowns. Has the ulti out from Juhan, but they can't really commit to Vetheo. Wall in from Lyncas. Juhan. Just Arctic assaults out to safety, and again, Vitality coming up empty-handed. They're ahead in tempo. They can't.
Ignar even sitting off to the side here. Wants to try and engage if Vitality commit to that, but oh, he's going to get caught here.
Here we go. Getting caught on the side lane. The flash over the wall. Hylissang, the slow's already there. The Abyssal Dive sure to fall. They don't even need it. Flick back and a shutdown.
He's a prophet, man. He literally said, hey, he's going to get caught in the side lane the exact same way they did at that topside fight.
Challenge, of course. Edge of Night. They need to get it off of Patrik. Nice sidesteps on the Q, and the Antonio fishing for the flank. If they can get any of the flashes, any of the mobility tools burned before the fight starts, GX make it that much easier on themselves. The Antonio about to walk into vision. Hylissang caught out for a brief moment. Photon off to the side. Lyncas in the back line. The Antonio, when does he want to pull the trigger? Taking their time now. Hylissang going to drop. GX patient. The Antonio still just waiting in the dark as they're going to set their sights on the Drake.
A great learning from that last fight. They were like, hang on, we kind of blew everything.
Languages. Vitality. Oh, getting caught. Lyncas picked off here as Jackie's goes in. Not today. So GX are starting to say, knockup now going in on the Carzzy. Fight just continues. Carzzy's got really nowhere left to go. Vetheo finally coming on the way in, but Carzzy locked up. The cleanse now coming out. The Antonio flashing forward, looking to lay the smack down. And down goes Carzzy. Vetheo waiting in the darkness, continuing to throw out abilities, but isn't really going to do much here. The good news for Vitality, though, on the side lane, Photon already looking to knock down that tier 2, and Ignar's just getting chunked out. This Ezreal really hurts. Oh, Vetheo's clean with it. The Baron's still being attempted. AK getting lower. Vetheo, there's just no way he can get in here. 5K getting lower.
Does he kill Juhan?
Ulti across the top. Nice sidestep. Just a bit of a leash in the end, though. GX getting the Baron. The TP coming up, though. They want to keep the fight going. Senna just to make sure the backs are canceled. Photon walking in, wants to land the gold card. He's going to hit Juhan. Flash over the wall. Immediate ulti coming in from the Varus to try and disengage. Vetheo, is he going to go over? How confident is he? The purple worm's already fallen. Vitality just want to get some scraps.
His ultimate means he doesn't have that up for the Infernal Dragon in 30 seconds, so not only are Vitality getting these waves pushed out, might catch Jackie's as well as see Lyncas wants to
we've
find
been
him.
here before. Can he W and ult to safety? W onto Lyncas, maybe not the ideal target. Flick back is there. Ezreal ult to follow, and that's a shutdown.
And now Dragon number 2.
Held it, right? You can bring a game back from the brink. Now an attempt to find a pick of their own on the side of GX. They look at Lyncas' flash. Decent amount of damage. Carzzy now in trouble. Hylissang doesn't even have time to push the button, flashing away from the solar flare. There's nothing really on the map for GX to take for now. Courtesy of Photon's ultimate, Photon will now rejoin the fight. Has the TP as well. Nice pick onto Jackie's, but the disruption now coming in from Juhan. Immediately ulti coming in from Jackie as well. The Antonio coming over the wall. Vetheo now going to be in trouble, but he's still standing. The Ezreal still up, still alive. Hylissang getting chunked out. 5 members still up on the side of GX, though. Vitality just aren't tanky enough. They're landing their hits, they're landing their autos. They just don't have the damage.
Thought Ignar might have flashed.
Hylissang Abyssal dive back to his team just to make sure he has the Devour ready if he needs to. Healing coming in from Carzzy is solid, but Juhan, as you mentioned, is just going to start healing up. That's the Warmogs. The Antonio now going into the Vetheo, and he's been isolated. He's been caught out. There's nowhere left for him to go. Jackie's just descends. Killer instinct. Pairing up with the Antonio. And now Vitality are in trouble. Photon's pushing in the top lane. GX clearly want to start the objective. Nice flash from Hilly. Takes him out. Photon going to grab everything that he can. Lyncas, can he make the hero play? GX ready just to flip this.
Photon has no destiny though. Jackie's going to reset to try and match that top push. GIANTX, you want to go for the play, but it's still going to be a 50-50. Lyncas can get into the pit.
Juhan versus Lyncas. The Antonio going over the wall to try to dissuade, but he doesn't really have that much CC. Looks like Lyncas going to use the wall to try to make it over. 2.8k, gets into the pit, but no! Juhan steady on the trigger, takes down the big purple worm, but in the meantime, Carzzy already trying to take down the objective. Abyssal dive out. Hylissang on the retreat, but Carzzy and Photon teaming up together. Already got one tower. The Antonio ready to punish. Ulti not too far away.
Ignar's in behind though.
Void Seeker didn't quite connect. Ignar, Shield of Daybreak, ready to follow up. Carzzy trying to sidestep as best he can, but he knows he's a dead man walking. Photon just going to sprint out of there. TP in, though they might still want the fight. Gold card ready to go. Locking up the Antonio. Vetheo, can he turn this one back? Good damage onto the Antonio. Should be able to take the Malphite down before his ulti comes back up, but it's finally there. Sidestep, boom, doesn't backstep back into the Ezreal ultimate. Recalls coming out. GX don't want to get over aggressive here.
The Antonio can TP to the wave. He's going to the ward. He's coming in with the ult.
Photon, flash up. Is he going to be forced to flash away? Ulting on Ezreal. He buffers, but it doesn't matter. Vetheo caught out Patrik with the arrow. Jackie's with the ulti. Down goes the Ezreal.
Vitality 2, and now GIANTX with the Baron buff are entering the base of Vitality.
That first Baron power play was nothing, but this one looking a whole hell of a lot better. 30 seconds on Vetheo. Bot lane respawning now. They're gonna grab at least one inhibitor, likely 2. See if Vitality can mount a defense here, but the stack's really starting to hurt. Death cap completed. Now Antonio going in, and again! Patrik now godlike. This is the power of their composition. Jackie's can just immediately follow. Vetheo starting to poke. But he's starting when his base might already be finished. The Antonio backing away, taking his sweet time. Waiting for that Kana Grookern to come back up, and GX just keeping the pressure going. One more plasma proc, and Hylissang is probably a dead man. Jackie's weaving in and out, not letting that gold card get close enough. TP in from the base, but I think this is just going to be it. Patrik walks up, kills Photon. One more wave should do it. Vitality, one last desperate hold. Lyncas going over, trying to lock up Patrik. Can't even get the flick back. Oh, the ulti, not quite perfectly timed. Lyncas escaping, but Patrik still remains untouched. Jackie's untouched. GX looking to pick up their second win here in Summers as Jackie's once again taken over alongside Patrik. 9-0-7, a beautiful game from the 80 carries on GX.
It looked tough at moments. Vitality gave them a run for their money, but at the end of it, It's GIANTX able to pick up their second win in summer, and such a crucial one over, well, Vitality, who are now linked with them at 2 and 4 in the standings, but also again just separating themselves from that the 9th, 10th place spots.
Yeah, for now, vote for your key of the player of the game at LEC on X. The Antonio, Jackie, or Patrik are your options. And I gotta say, Patrik